Hey buddy, this is Steven. Call myself the TC Game. We're back to being Plus, and we still continue on the investigation, and my apologies for my low voice there exactly. So last time, we did a little bit of investigation, just here, and Halara is joining us as well for the investigation. And I'm gonna have to get the wrong pronunciation correctly, if I call it he or she, because to me it feels like Halara's a girl, but it's still a non-binary still. But anyways, there are too many names. We got so much trouble from Yago with this. He gets so really frustrated that he gave us like a time limit to search. So it wasn't. And I did a little bit of quest from a few random peoples. I'm not sure there's still more if the story progresses. I'm not sure when they're gonna do the mystery labyrinth thing. It's gonna happen very soon. Like I have a feeling we're pretty close to like completely all the solution I'm getting at. Maybe something happens, like if there's a next point where there'll be no turning back, right? So that means I need to get something prepared for my ability before I do something, right? So who knows? So I think I'm going around here. So my goal for the next investigation we're having is to, I think they had to check up one of the previous killings, right? Church. The only church in Kanai Ward. Dark Forest sits behind it. What do you mean the only church in Kanai Ward? It's not just only one, is it? I mean, fair enough, exactly. So, anyway, let me check the map though. Are there aren't any no side quests around here? Just double check it. And before I do, I'm gonna have to check around the area. So it's like they probably have some like the figurines if there was around here somewhere. There's a dog there. There's a stone monument. What does it do?
Sure.
These fox must be a church symbol.
Come on.
In other words, find Alice here spoiled by a lame fox. A gargoyle will really tie the place together.
I mean, she would have, but I don't know. It felt like that. Do we just like search around the area to see something? Huh. I think this is looks like the incinerator, was it? Did they say mention that they have an incinerator there? And just a guess though. It's not like there's something hidden around here. And oh, there it is. There, I see it. I saw slow in there. I just saw. And it's a Vivia, of course. Which means I'm gonna look him at the gumshoe gab, which I don't really care about that already. Where's the iron coffin bed? Where is it? Is it inside the agencies? Which I happen wouldn't. So yeah, let's check on what the baby is up to. This is really kind of something out of nowhere. I still really love Vivia. I'm not sure why. He may be a depressed guy. Like, I'm not sure why he do that all the time.
I'm starting to get used to being alone with Vivia.
You used to.
I know who he is. This silence isn't really so awkward anymore. We don't have to force a conversation to break the silence, which makes it easier to be around him than the others.
I want to die someday.
You keep saying that again. Is this really how you have a problem with your life, though?
Huh? That's awfully sudden.
Oh, did I think out loud again?
I mean, you said it.
You sure did.
Sorry about that. Guess I surprised you. I'll be careful not to think out loud next time.
I don't think you're gonna sound that loud. I mean, how you sound like that, it doesn't sound lovely.
You're free to say what you want, but it sounds really concerning. And I've been wondering, what do you mean by someday?
What do you want to know?
Like, why you keep saying I want to die someday? Like, do you plan to do something, or you feel like it? That's one of those things I'm not sure what Baby has his own problem, though.
Well, all people die eventually. I suppose I'm wondering if you want to die sooner. Saying someday makes it sound like you can't die. Wait, is that what it is? You can't die?
It's not like it's being immortality or something.
That explained why you'd say something so strange.
Huh? He's undead?
No, it's not.
That's a wonderful deduction.
I guess I'm wrong, though.
Well, I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
Being unable to die sounds like it's straight out of a story. So romantic.
You like reading a lot of books there, don't you? It's like you like reading some stories or something got really interesting. It happens to me a lot of times. Like, if I see something very interesting, it got my attention. I mean, don't get me wrong, it just happens all the time, okay? So, if I like see something like this in main code, it's like, oh, this may be something interesting. Plus, it's almost similar, kind of like Danganronpa. That's one of these got me really interested.
Yuma, what would you do if you gained everlasting life?
What would I do if I lived forever?
I don't know. See the world 100 years from now. That the people from all over the world. I can't think of anything in particular. Actually, I'm not sure because one of those choices, like, I'm not sure if it's the right date. Even if, like, I made a wrong mistake, you just retrace the words from the answers from before. That's what right answer is supposed to be. So I really can't think of anything.
I can't think of anything in particular.
That was quick.
Huh? Quick?
There is no end to human greed.
Okay, that's it was right, is it?
Some people think that, but it's not true whatsoever. Everything comes to an end. Just like how you couldn't think of anything else you'd want.
I think I just meant I didn't have any good ideas right now.
Someday, greed will end. Just like you would die before your greed could be satiated. Humanity too has a lifespan.
It's not similar like Shinigami, is it?
Uh-huh.
If you were to live forever, you'd see how tough life can be. It may be fun at the beginning, but eventually, I'm certain you wouldn't desire anything else. And once you were bored of everything, you'd reach the same conclusion all others would. That you hope to die someday.
That sounds a bit deep, buddy.
The moment you lose all desire, your final desire for death would be born. It all makes sense now, doesn't it?
Does it?
I mean, I'm lost already. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. He's trying to scare me or what?
But wait. Vivia, by that logic, doesn't your desire to die mean you're immortal?
You're free to think what you want.
That's not an answer.
It's enough for today. I need to go back to my world of books.
In other words, reading?
Did he just give me the runaround? Or is he always like this? I can't tell.
He is.
I wonder if I'll understand him better someday.
Master, you and Vivia seem to have grown even closer.
Does it? I mean, it doesn't feel right. I mean, this isn't like some kind of like bonding time, just like anything relatable it is. Nilman, I can't even make myself read it. Whatever. Today's stranger got quiet in the church area. Oh well, I guess it's out there, so might as well head back down there. Because what I'm trying to say is, like, we had to check off one of those previous killings of the Nilman crimes here. Like what Halara just told us, so we better, like, get down there. It says it's one that's somewhere on the Kamasaki district. It's one about the, like, a casino one, right? Secret Club. Yeah, that's one of those. Legal member-only casino located in Kamasaki district. One can enjoy slots, roulette, and card games, but many games have up since raids and cheating is rampant. Huh. No wonder why.
Halara? I've been thinking. The first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
Yeah, that's one thing. If it had taken place 6 months ago, but everything right now will be all clean.
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
Oh, this Halan's gonna do something?
So, you have a plan then?
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask for?
I don't know anything.
Now, let's be swift.
Huh? Right.
I don't really get it, but talk about confidence.
But whatever it is, Halara did say, like, not to
Where's
worry
the
about.
secret club?
I mean, judging by the icon where it's shown right there, it's supposed to be this way.
I smell a mystery. I'm all hyped up.
Yep, there is.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
I'm surprised they just keep it there forever.
No doubt they've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault.
You gonna tear it up? Tear out the tapes? Oh. Oh my gosh! Did you just like slice it that fast? Surprised no one else can
It's
see it.
open. Let's go inside.
You leave it open for no particular reasons. Wow, how lazy are they for the peacekeepers? I mean, frankly, it is very old. It took place 6 months ago. So this is a secret club. A place to come here. Even look a bit small. I don't understand why, but it's kind of bit weird. Oh, there's also like the chalkings. Like this must be the victim died there. And it was like hanging out on the wall. That's a bit weird. And I gotta check around. Is like anything like, is there like a fragment around here, or just making sure of it? I don't want to leave those stones unturned, and if something happens. And there's a roulette thing, but I mean, Chain of Red is only a small place to get. They say there's all like rigged. I'm not sure why it's all rigged in the first place. So anyway,
The peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here. The victim's name is Suguma Iho.
Man, you know everything what happened to the previous crime scene, don't you, Halara?
An old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
Like, you're thinking like the owner's the one who do the cheating in the first place? I mean, frankly, it did say this is all for rig. Like, I'm not sure. They're trying to like make them lose their money for some reason. Like, have a lower chance to make a big jackpot.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe. The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out.
Is this anything like a locked room mystery, right?
At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
Still, how the heck did they get out? That's one of those things.
There aren't any windows either. Which is expected, given that it's underground.
Yeah, like no windows around here. Like, there's no way to get out.
There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry.
You can just open it, but I'm not sure it can just fit in.
Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside. It's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery.
Jeez, you always just so flourishing with all the locked room mystery stuff.
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I mean, that's the one there. There's blood dry over there where the body was were.
I told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
They had to do with Halara's gotta do something, right? Is it gotta do about the forte then?
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte.
Exactly, that's what I've been thinking. But I curious what kind of forte Halara is gonna use.
My forte is post-cognition, the power to see the past.
Oh, the power to see the past? Like, it's only involved like what happened from the crime scene that it used to be, like, the way it goes? That was it, that's it, but this has some kind of like limits or some kind of conditions of using that forte? Because the same thing would happen with the others, like, I think, I'm not sure, was it? I can't remember what the last time. It's been a very, very long time. They're all completely forgotten. But I know a few of them is. Okay, I got in my head is it. It was Aphex. He did the one radar thing. It's only like small range of areas. But Poochie on the hand, she have like a hearing that can have a range very high. So that's one of those things. So yeah, that comes with like fortes that comes with conditions or some limits that only it can use.
However, it can only be used at murder scenes.
Yeah, really though. That's the limit then.
To be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered.
Oh.
Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective!
I mean, that's Halara to you.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene.
The moment the first witness saw. But getting curious to who was the first witness then?
Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
Okay.
The memory or perception of the witness does not affect my postcognition. What I see is what actually was there. When it comes to my power, the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger.
Like, you see a vision, like what the witness saw?
Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found. Well, there's no point in wasting more time explaining. Let's have a look.
Even though you can only do,
That
but...
power sure is convenient. Explains all the confidence.
But even though humans not gonna, like, ask you, like, how it goes or something.
It's similar to the mystery labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind. But now it's done in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
But still, it's amazing.
On the other hand, my master's got nothing. Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry!
Why are you saying it for? You just want to get some, like, I don't know, try and be like a top master detective? That's what you're trying to do.
Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
But of course not.
Oh my god, no key for that. About Halara's forte. Halara's forte is post-cognition. It shows the crime scene as it was when first discovered. Is it very important? I'm not sure it might be important. Oh, this shouldn't got into somebody I can talk with, but... does Halara do something? I'm not sure what he...
What?
Trying to do. I'm investigating. Don't interfere. Look around the scene in the real world until I'm done using my post-cognition. Sure. I guess you let Halara do the job. Like, wow, just stand there doing nothing. That's just how this is gonna play out. I gotta go talk to Shinigami. Like, what does she want?
Post-cognition. I wonder what it's like. All I can do is wait for the report.
Well, do I have some good news for you.
What are you up to, Shinigami?
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember. Did you feel anything back on the Amaterasu Express?
Oh, you mean the one time with, like, the others using the fortes, you might like felt that? Or something like that?
You know, when the other master detectives use their powers?
Yeah, but what are you getting at there?
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers.
Yeah,
Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears.
then, when I see this part, like, when everyone is still alive around that point, all of it just to ashes.
Right. I can sense whenever a master detective uses their power.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Coalescence? What is that even called?
Coalescence?
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power.
Really? Is that part of the forte of humans? Or is it your doing, Shinigami? I had freaking no clue what that's supposed to mean exactly.
On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
I'm not sure how. How does that even like share the others' their fortes? Like how? How does even that work? It's not like coalescence like part of a forte or something. I mean, if it belongs to humans, right? Or is this something that Shinigami is doing? I have freaking no idea. I'm not trying to foreshadow anything. It practically no sense.
Wait, then that means I can also see the scene in the past with Halara? That's amazing! Is this your ability, Shinigami?
Something like that. But there are conditions for it to activate.
What are you saying, Shinigami? You say something like that. Almost sounds like you're trying to hide something from us.
You must kiss someone to share their ability.
No way!
What? Kiss Halara?
No way!
I lied. Look at you blush. Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara is a boy or a girl.
But exactly the point. Halaras are just non-binary.
Oh, quit messing around and tell me how it works.
You need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active.
Is that really that possible?
That's it.
Okay, I can do that.
And that's why it would be easy to ask Halara, saying like, hey, I have some interesting ability, like you're able to share your powers, or ask your permission I can borrow it, or something. What are you doing, Shinigami? Why you sound like very excitement or something? It's gonna be a little hard to talk to Halara. What do you mean by that?
Halara. Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Gee, you've been focusing or worked so hard about this place.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
Sure, just go forward of what Yuma's explanation all about.
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
That makes Halara shocking. Like, what? What do you mean we need to hold hands?
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
You keep saying I think many times at the end though, because it's even you're maybe an easy act master detective or detective trainee as such. But don't keep saying I think. It feels like you just want to like, you don't know for certain if it is or not.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it. Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
I don't like the look on that face.
Huh?
Just the thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
Okay, a bit too deep there.
I didn't know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular. I despise all of humanity equally.
Really?
I don't trust anyone, except the dead.
Damn. That's deep.
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive.
I mean, it's all about money that matters most. I get that.
As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation. You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
You're not gonna... It's not like you're gonna charge me for holding hand, isn't there?
Fine. If If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
Huh. It sounds like you don't have a choice. Okay. Just holding hands is not a big deal. I'm gonna do see Halara's abilities then? With this post-cognition? Oh boy! Oh gosh, what is happening? Oh wow! Oh my goodness! You say we rewind the whole time! Is this one of those post-cognition was it like?
I can see it. Everything looks different than a moment
it's
ago.
cool to say with Halara. Was that achievement for that kind? Would that be happening with the others as well? But okay.
Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
Yep, no doubt. Is this like ghostly means like it's a present area? Well, most of it
Can you
is.
see it?
Well, most of it was like how it's supposed to be. Look like from the crime scene.
So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte.
That's what I'm thinking, and that's what it says your own forte.
Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you. But it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined. Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me?
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all.
True, is this just saying
This
that
is
again?
quite the bizarre crime scene. But unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO. Now, let's see what you're capable of.
Oh, here's the investigation time. Hang on, the investigation starts out. So, I guess I start like the usual thing, like check out the victims. Course, original location. Okay, so let's show what post-cognition is supposed to be do like this. Oh damn! So that's what the body looks like.
I see a body. The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent.
Damn, that is really gruesome.
There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real.
Yeah.
There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene. And it's so quiet.
Wow, this is really something though. So this is what the body looks like, huh? I gotta just read. Then we have to like check around everything. Anyway, as usual, we have to check the body then.
It's a man's corpse. He's probably around 60 years old.
And everything all completely nailed up and everything. Even his eyes are open.
His body is pinned against the wall with countless nails. There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Not too shabby.
Oh, there are marks on him. Signs that he was strangled.
Oh. But it looks like a rope mark. Do they use this to strangle all the targets? Or all the victims?
The vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
Oh, you mean the scratch mark, like the red mark one I see? Like, someone's trying to get it off?
The most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you noticed.
That's thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower. I'm such an awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
Yeah, it's mentioned about this, like, she died strangulation. There's not something related that all of them were strangulated, right?
The culprit first strangled the victim to death, and then decorated the room afterward.
But why?
Secret Club, victim's cause of death. There were signs of strangulation and vertical scratch marks on the victim's neck. Interesting. And there's a doll on the wall, but still not sure why.
I knew it.
Sure enough, the secret club has dolls nailed to the wall too.
Yeah.
That must be the nailman's calling card. That's similar than I heard of. They're nailed into the wall seemingly at random, facing all directions. I can't find a pattern. There's nothing that can be connected to the culprit. Let's try checking someplace else. I just mentioned at what point there's a vent there. But, what's it work for vent?
Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on.
Oh. I see. I think it's something to do with like trying to skate through the vent, right?
Which means it could be easily removed, right?
What are you doing? You can't touch what you see in post-cognition, even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Can you even reach that high?
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue.
Yeah.
The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult can probably pass through.
I wonder who could that be thin enough? Vent. At the time of the murder, the cover was not screwed down. A slender adult might be able to through it. I guess that's all this to check on then.
By the way, Yuna, did you notice the nail below the vent?
Oh, you mean the one that looked bent down? I didn't know.
Below the vent? Huh, some of the nails are bent downward. Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
I'm not sure how hard did they want exactly.
Or perhaps there's another reason.
Maybe it could have something to do with the vent.
Another reason?
It could be something. Nails beneath vent. Some of the nails beneath the vent are bent downward. It could be related. That's one thing. Anyway, let's check something else. Examine around the table. Post cognition. So the table will move like this, and that's what the doll's like that. Was this moved during the incident? As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem related to the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check another place. I mean, you better wait for points. There's a doll nailed to the roulette table too.
I see.
There's also a doll nailed here, right in the middle of the roulette wheel. The dollars seem to be the same as the others. There doesn't seem to be anything notable there. That is in of itself sufficient knowledge. Let's check someplace else. So this one's a nothing then. Alright. They never said like release it, just back to normal. There's a roulette table, but it hadn't been used since the incident. It's covered in dust. There's don't appear to be any clues on top of the roulette table. There's nothing underneath either. We should check someplace else. Right, let's do that. So this table is not good. Well, let's try examine around the corner, the counter. Let's see what you got. Oh, there's a key in there.
Oh, there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
It must be, but would that be the culprit that disposed the key?
Seems like it. By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key.
Oh, really?
It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent, it wouldn't be inside the glass.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery! Hooray! I'm so glad I met you!
Sure. Door key. There was a room key inside the glass on the counter. Oh, there's a slot machine. My also changed. It looks like you top.
Yeah.
The slot machine's spotless. It was well taken care of. There's nothing here for interest.
Yeah.
Seems that way. Let's check someplace else. Right. So. I check on the left side? Is there anything on the left side? No. Well, nothing changes, so. Oh God, really? Oh, good. Check
What
that.
a rich fragrance! How about a taste, Master?
No, we're not doing anything. Plus, you're eating the cookie. I'm not sure why you're eating it. Anyway, let's check around the entrance. Well, okay, you check this one then. See, changes. Nothing interesting to the door.
The lock is broken. Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in, like at the clock tower. But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with.
So this one's nothing then.
That's...
Chair's knocked over. Could this be evidence of a struggle between the victim and the culprit? I don't know about that. The culprit could have knocked it out over on purpose to throw off the investigation. There's not much we can get from it other than the fact it's knocked over. Let's check elsewhere. Right. I guess that's all it is somehow, though. I mean, there's nothing we can change.
I think that's about it.
I think I checked what I can hear. I guess that's all it is then, huh? And then they need to finish the
That should
investigation.
do it. There isn't much else to investigate. I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my post-cognition.
Yeah.
It's exhausting to explain what I see to a client.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion near Ginma District.
The mansion.
I have an idea of where to go. Let's hurry there.
Okay. Popular sports. Alright, let me chance to read it.
The building we're heading to is accessed through Ginma District. Let's hurry there.
Okay. Can I just quick travel then? Because it would be much easier. Oh yeah, there's also the update for the photos. Now, of course, we got a new update for the photo thing that pretty sure it might be his. If you're not gonna be changing it to like, I have a coalescent or something. Wait, hold on. This is it. Did the ability to someone changes? Is this ML interaction a coalescence? That's a bit weird, don't you think? Of course, we got a picture of. That says post-cognition. Halara's forte is post-cognition, the ability to see how currency appeared at the time it was first discovered. Well, we did change from that point. Meaning about the. Oh, we got few people I see. We got the priest, the nun, and servant and worshiper. Let's start with the priest though. The healer is fate. It is like atheist. I mean that's fair enough for it because this is what all about church and all this. Entitled church priest. And the talent is making speeches. How does that work? A priest at the church in the convent ward, breathing with parental affection. He feels it is his calling to help all those in need. He's popular among the worshippers for his gentle and thoughtful nature, and many people come to him to ask for advice. Doesn't have a name because all keep saying like a priest or something. And of course we got the nun, like I'm not sure why her arms are like completely broken. She like death metal, which straight enough it is, she's just like a rock star. And there's like people who can't get into music, which I'm not sure at that point. The church nun and Tan's price negotiations. How does the price negotiation gonna work exactly? Like, get this for a lower price or something. Whatever. And none of the church in Conley ward often abusive and unwilling to listen to others. Her personality is formed from the image of a technical nun. Her father works in the upper management at Amateur Corporation. Yeah, she did say mention about that. Her father works at Amateur Corporation. Something she occasionally leveraged to full effect. Craftiness aside, she is fairly diligent with her work. She made out a good workout at one point, that's for sure. And we got the servant. It likes anime figures. There's something similar I know of. And dislike violence. Which, fair enough, exactly. And church servant and talent video game. Kinda like me. I don't like playing video games. I mean, that's probably the only thing he can try that. A man who does odd jobs at church and conduct ward. His colleague, the nun, bosses him around on the daily business. Really? I'm not sure if she's the one who's trying to tell the servant what to do or something. What? He's terrible at socializing, sometimes appearing suspicious when talking with others. While he's concerned about his weight, he's too weak really to do anything about it. Not because he's being such a, like he's a scaredy cat or something, but just leave it alone. I'm pretty sure he has some tough times. And I'll say the worshipper, and likes urban legends, and just like a world filled with happiness. What's wrong with a world filled with happiness, nerd? That the Metal Fox Church worshipper. What's the Metal Fox Church? It's not because of the statue of the church there. Talents, knowledge of the occult. Well, I mean, he's do like urban legend like it said before. A PO is worshipper at the church in Connaught Ward. An occult enthusiast he chased after all kinds of unusual phenomena in the religions. His obsession with the topic can sometimes put his life in danger. Like, he doesn't even care about it. Like, seriously, why? Anything else then? Oh, we got Seth Barrows. And got another picture, which not much going on here. Okay, I'm going to use a map. We'll go to the Gima district, which was nice of it going. I mean, that's a bad way for the, like, you start and walk over there. We couldn't just travel there that fast. There were many visitors prior to the Oscillation Commonwealth, but current attendance is not stellar. This was called an art gallery. There's like so many things I'm not sure how this plays out exactly. I didn't check inside the cafe for once. Like, I'm not sure something worth checking out or something. Like, if there's any fragment right here. But don't mind me, I'm just checking around places, such. I mean, not be that being weird or something. Oh, there's a sign over here. Cafe, huh? I wonder if I often came to a place like this before I lost my memory.
Huh? Master hanging out at cafes? I don't see it.
I mean, maybe. If you say you want to, just say something. You cannot go here for some particular reason, like some kind of invisible wall there. Halara, what are you doing? Why you walk like that? They're kind of awkward. Did I make her stuck like that? I'm not sure what have I just done exactly. If she's gonna stay like this forever, I feel bad for her. Like, oh god, it just teleported here that instant. Like, I don't know how that happens. You're really weird, you know that, Halara? Anyway, it's supposed to be going up here, right? I'm just checking around, like, if there's some final fragments around here somewhere. Oh! Fubuki! What are you doing here? Fubuki, I've been looking into the Namen case and...
Oh?
What a coincidence! I too am looking into something. The falls out the primeval radiant dragon.
It's a dinosaur. Why do you think it looks like a dragon?
Oh, both of our investigations succeed.
Oh, right. Me too. I mean, just leave her be. I mean, let Fubuki do whatever it is she do. I don't know what I'm trying to say in this, but it's Fubuki. Nothing right here, so... I was hoping it's kind of like anything. Like, what the heck is that? Synthetic flower plant.
Say,
The way you decorate makes it seem like some kind of lab or something.
That's true.
Yeah, it doesn't feel very organic.
It's completely artificial.
Or like a teddy bear.
I'm not sure I follow. I mean, it does look like a tiny bit, but it's a bit weird, you know? It's supposed to go this way, where dimensions. Look. Construction site?
Oh,
Seems like they're restoring the building.
I get it.
It's been 24/7. No wonder the place is a wreck.
How's it? Listen, it should be impossible working on the rain outside. I mean, is it really that possible?
hey,
Since someone punched a peacekeeper in the clock tower. Damn, what an idiot. Right.
Gah! When you look so guilty, Master.
It's not because of it Halara's the one doing, is it? Don't blame her for that. Okay? Mansion. The mansion located in the high-class base industrial district on Montclair Street. Montclair Street. Is that the name of the place? No, there's Peacekeeper. Montclair Street. That's what they usually call it. Oh, we got another side quest, I see.
That person.
Say,
What's wrong, Master?
Doesn't she seem a bit uneasy? Like she might fall over at any moment.
come on.
You really can't help yourself when it comes to ladies, can you?
It isn't like that. Dr. Woman, what's up going on here? Excuse me, is something wrong? You seem upset.
Huh? Who are you?
I'm
kind of a detective.
In training, gah!
Detective? I see.
well.
So, is something wrong? Well, actually, I ran away from home. Okay, for what reason? I never had laws about what to do next.
Oh? This smells like a case. Let's hear it out, Master.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right. I should avoid getting involved, but I would be able to sleep at night if I just left it alone.
Well,
Could you give me some more details? Well, I'm the daughter of a merchant who does business throughout Kanai Ward. Due to family circumstance, it was decided that I would have arranged marriage. Thinking of what best for my family, I should accept the proposal. But my suitor is an awful person.
Oh no.
I heard it with my own ear. He said he was the only using my father.
Huh? Then why not talk to your father about it? There's nothing I can do without proof. Besides, my father is very keen on him. When I told my father I didn't want to get married, he yelled at me and said I shouldn't cause trouble.
I see.
So that's why you ran away from home.
Aww.
Lane, let's get out of here.
No.
We can't do that. Having to marry an evil man sounds terrible.
Right.
Leaving home was giving me some time to think. I want to try talking to my father. But if I went back now, I don't think we could have a civil conversation. Terribly sorry to ask, but could you take this letter to my father for me? I'll reward you for your trouble.
Say,
Now these chick think detectives are errand boys.
We can't just leave her like this.
That's my master. Slipping over every woman he meets and making their wish come true.
It's not like that.
All right.
Okay, I'll help you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. My father should be in front of Conroy Station around now.
hey,
It'd be a good idea to ask what he looks like. Right? The station's a busy place after all.
That's true.
That's true. What exactly does your father look like?
Well,
He should be wearing a suit. Navy blue from head to toe. It's his favorite.
I see.
I see. Thank you. Pair with devil. I'm not sure what I mean if it calls himself a devil though. Anyway, I'm not sure there's any more on here somewhere. What's on the other side though? No, lead back to the Gibeter Street. Okay. Anyway, back to what's supposed to be is go to this mansion. Right?
There's a large mansion beyond the gate over there. I wonder if that's the second crime scene.
It's because it's still locked,
that's
isn't it?
probably it. Let's go inside.
Try to figure out a way out to open it.
It's closed, as expected.
Oh god, Halara!
Are you sure?
You just kicked the gate! Are you sure that'll be necessary?
Wait!
I'm not gonna ask. I mean, there is Halara after all. Like, just gonna kick that out of it. I'm not sure what this big deal is. I'm gonna have to learn how to move like that. Like, oh, I see it. No, I thought I saw something like shining over there. It made me to believe it was some kind of like another figurine, but it's not all there.
It looks like a haunted mansion.
They look like haunted.
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
You are the ghost, Shinigami!
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
Exactly.
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion.
Ali Horn.
He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated.
How the heck he survive alone like this?
The crime scene is in the study near the back. Let's go.
You gotta raid the door.
The Nailman killings had another common factor, besides the locked room.
Really? You just gonna leave it unlocked like that? How stupid are they?
The first person to find the body was always the same person.
Isn't it the worshipper that say something I saw myself? Is the worshipper the one who saw the crime scene the first time?
It's down this hallway.
Oh, dang it.
The crime scene is in the room on
I
the
didn't
right
mean to
side.
press it. I didn't mean to press the button there. What's the backlog then exactly? Dang it. I think it's around here. How do you press the backlog?
There's little time.
Jeez.
Let's head straight there.
Okay, there's the backlog. Jeez, this is something I shouldn't have done in the first place. I pressed like... I'll take a skip one.
It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene each time.
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
The first person to find the body was always the same person.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect him too?
Yeah, that's the one person that Lois talked about.
What he said did make sense.
Okay, that's all it is, so...
Ha! Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master? I'll have you know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
Feels like a jump scare's coming up.
No, it's not. Really? Really, Shinigami? You keep your light just like that, huh? So is that
So
it?
this is the study where the crime took place.
Oh, it's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here too.
They leave it like this for a long time? How lazy are they?
There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
Alas, not interested in like holding hands, doesn't it? Well, that's alrighty. So anyway, as usual, we're gonna check the body. So this is what it looks like, huh? There's chicken blood there. It's like something like drowned the bodies. Well, let's see what it looks like.
The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us.
What is
It
he?
all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber.
Oh damn.
But the corpse will never wake up again. Even if the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising.
Yeah.
The door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room.
Yeah, like the only thing escaping is the door.
Maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
Just like one before. Oh god! That's what the corpse looks like. And look at the eyes just like open up.
The victim is a well-built man, approximately 30 years old.
Just what it looks like it.
The corpse here is also covered in nails. his appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
Yeah.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age. But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp.
So, he did an illegal one?
There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case? Wait, this is odd.
What is?
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
Like it didn't forcibly pierce it down on the wall or on the floor. I mean, it's supposed to be nailed down, just like compared from the other nails. Yeah, it's a bit strange, don't you think?
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
A bit strange.
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood.
Oh, did I have no blood on the upper one, but only the lower one?
The nail wounds on the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways. But the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically down toward his waist.
Huh. It's a bit weird how the body looked like that.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
No, it's not.
That's disturbing.
I'm not sure what the hell is going on here. Mention bloodstain on corpse. The blood from the nails stuck in the upper and lower body of the corpse seemed to be flowing in different direction. Yeah, judging by the arrows was shown, the lower one only showed everywhere, like with the bloods on the floor, while from the upper one, it only had blood flows down. Is it strange if you lay down like that? Like, I'm on the floor right here, like where I'm supposed to be sitting right now, and the blood's coming right through here. I'm not sure how that works, unless it's something different, like it stands up at that point when like trying to nail it, but it didn't work out, and that's where the blood flows in. Maybe that might be a reason. I don't know. Maybe they couldn't just do the upper one. We'll check the victim's net. It's gonna do with strangulation like usual.
The cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well.
Including all the scratches as well, like trying to get it off.
And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look,
What is that?
there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
A string?
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
Is something like not tying into it for some reason?
There are two different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
That's weird.
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence.
Victim's neck. There are rope marks caused by stagnation and wounds from resisting. There are also strain marks on the back of the victim's neck. We didn't have like strain marks from the first one, not even the last one. Maybe it's like a different way to kill it. Maybe. Anyway, that's all for this one. So, I'm not sure.
Sit down right here.
You can't sit there. I mean, not necessarily need to. Check the aquarium. I'm gonna check this as well. Oh, there was a switch. No. It rejection? What if I do this? The run button. This projection.
That's right.
This projection is installed in the center of the bookcase. I'd like to take a look, but I can't reach it.
That's right.
Halara, could you please take a look around the projector?
Very well.
Sure. Give me a moment. The projector is pretty dusty. This is seemed to have been used since before the incident. So it's probably got nothing to do with the case. I wonder if I know if I try using it. That sun is shining.
Oh,
The lamp light is pointed at the table. It probably wasn't turned on at the time. I don't see anything suspicious. Does it seem like the lamp is related to the case? I'm gonna try to switch again. It's a switch on the projection disc. Looks like it was set to off when the corpse was found. Huh. I got fish tank. Just a huge tank here. But there aren't any fish inside. There aren't? Living things can't be seen during cognition. It doesn't have that ability. That shit possible. The projector is installed to the center bookcase. It wasn't on when the corpse was found.
You'll never catch it, Master! I'll check it out for you!
Well, did you find anything usual?
Nope, everything is semi-usual and unrelated to the case.
So it's nothing. Oh, I gotta make up. That's good. Alright, I did turn on the projection. And this shone like right here then.
Halara's hands are smaller and softer than I thought. Considering Halara's strength, I thought they would be bulkier.
You really want to know?
Master, is holding hands all it takes to get you hot and heavy? You're making me sad.
Really?
No.
Though I am curious, is Halara a man or a woman?
You asked Halara then!
What's wrong? Is something bothering you?
Not at all.
I guess it'd be pretty rude to ask now.
It'd be weird, don't you think? Anyway, let's check this one then. Nothing noteworthy. Bookshelf. Series of books arranged neatly by the shelf. There's no dedication the books have been moved. All of them relate to the case. I agree. Let's look somewhere else. What about the painting then?
What does that mean?
It's an expensive looking landscape painting. But it's tilted. I wonder why. Could this be related to the lock room?
It appears.
Doubtful. Judging by the marks on the wall, I said this painting was hung at the angle. The peacekeeper must have altered by mistake during their investigation. How confusing. I mean, it just as that goes, right? On the floor?
Oh,
Several doors have been nailed to the floor. To the clock tower in the secret club. That makes 3. Doesn't make any less creepy though.
Beats me.
Now that the detectives show fear, investigate thoroughly and find the clues to solve this case. Right.
I see.
The doors have nothing in common. And I don't see any unusual markings either.
It appears.
Then to deal with the keys then. The books? 2 extraordinary thick books are placed on the desk. It doesn't look like the books were stacked when the body was found.
Well,
The peacekeeper must have stacked it. Good grief. What a bunch of amateurs. The placement seemed to be the only thing that changed. I don't think this will help the case. Oh man, I'm really tired and everything. I don't know why, but if we haven't played too long, then this one happens. I get that's all this done. Anything else? Recheck the door then. Maybe there might be some clues. Nothing on the door.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist.
So say date of it for him.
The scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Not really. How did they pull that off?
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket.
Man, look at it.
No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right.
Really? Really now? What the? Is that your?
Huh? What's this?
Why do you have a big shave of the cat?
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
Okay, but why that cat photo?
Oh, this is it. You're right. The key's near the middle of his back.
Uh-huh.
But can this photo be trusted? Could it be something the Peacekeepers fabricated?
The Peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication. After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Was that a compliment?
I don't know, you tell me.
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay.
Oh wow, you pulled it off and everything, huh?
But why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery? Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute.
And I don't know why the Halara obsessed with the cat. Door key to study. The key to the mansion study. There are no copy of the master key. We got a floor plan. Floor plan study. The mansion floor plan and the photo of the locked room mystery both received from Halara. Okay. Interesting. What about the vent?
There's a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through.
It could, like...
And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the vents, like something scraped against it.
Like something tied to it?
Really?
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara, can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 Xian.
Really? You charging it for that?
You're charging me for it?
Why?
I jest.
Ah! Really? Are you joking me?
The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
It was just a hunch.
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around.
Because you're a ghost.
You should give me 10,000 Xian as a reward.
You don't got any money.
I'm getting a headache.
Nah. Vent of the study. The vent is too small for the person to enter or exit from. There's a vent in the string or something similar scrapped against the gap in it. Is this the same tape on the victim's neck? I think that's all the investigations so far. Like, take me to prison. Is there more somewhere? There's one on the wall, but why that wall for some reason?
There's only one doll nailed to the wall.
Really? Just only one doll on the wall?
Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes. Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way?
Or there's not enough room?
Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out.
Huh?
Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
A bit awkward.
But it's kinda creepy cute. I wanna put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
This isn't a horror movie, Shinigami.
Why would you want to do that?
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain. The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity. It's like that darkness is
God.
staring into me.
I don't like when you do like put the doll light down the face and start looking at me.
There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. Looks like a string rubbed against it.
Is this similar with the gap, like the gap band and the one on the neck? Is it might be connected to something?
How did this mark get here?
Doll with eye gouge out. This doll is made of resin, not porcelain. It looks like a thin string rubbed against the inner corners of the eyes. Whatever it is, it's up to something. I don't not sure there's someone more in here.
Yeah.
Even in the past, several books lined the shelf. I checked, but it doesn't seem like anything different between then and now.
I see.
In that case, it probably not related to the case. Okay then. Is that all of it?
Looks like there's nothing left to
Yeah, the A-OK for the investigation here.
Okay, that took a long time, doesn't it? Like, why is it took a long time to do an investigation around here? Really, I would just stop right here at the moment.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
Well, that's the only one remained, is it?
What? You haven't?
Don't give me that look, Halara.
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out. Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
I'll figure it out myself.
Yeah.
It's really all about the money with Halara.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift. Next up is our last crime scene.
The museum, right?
Wait!
Press that button. Well, I'm just gonna stop by here for today because it feels like it's been quite a long time, but the investigation is still not even done yet. Like, how much does it need? That I'm not even sure if we reached to the end somehow. Well, I'm gonna stop right here today because I don't want to take it too long. Even when like one more investigation will be done, right? But the best we just stop right here. And I have a side quest I need to take us. So I hope it wasn't that long, if something possible. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm pretty sure we reached very close to finish the investigation. Maybe at that point it will be the Mystery Labyrinth, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna plan to do with the Mystery Labyrinth thing. Like, I was thinking I'd do it on the weekend, because it's more likely easier way, like if I can play too. I don't want to play it too long or something, or don't be at the very lazy such. So anyway, that's pretty much it for Raincoat Plus. If you like this video, hit that like button too. Light them up. If this video is, go subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.